All right, so there was some drama going down on Twitter. This chick who goes on TYT, I've seen her a lot there. She's called Ashley M. Preston. She was basically saying that Bernie Sanders hasn't attended a gay rights rally since the 70s. So she's basically saying that, you know, Bernie Sanders doesn't care about gay rights and he doesn't defend the LGBT community. And people on Twitter were going like, what? Are you high or something? Like, she was actually mad because he didn't attend a rally last week because he's recovering from a heart attack. I mean, this is insane because not only is this a blatant lie, I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous to say that about Bernie. Bernie's record is impeccable on this. He voted against Don't Ask, Don't Tell. He voted against the Defense of Marriage Act. When he was mayor of Burlington, Vermont, he had the city's first gay pride parade. He's backed gay marriage and gay adoption. Dude, we can go on and on. Okay, Bernie has never wavered on this. He's been consistent his entire career, and to say anything to the contrary is a flat-out lie. She's been going on the Young Turks. I've actually seen her there before a few times. I didn't know her name until now, but I've seen her on their panel. And it turns out that she's a surrogate for Elizabeth Warren's campaign. Oh, I mean, look, man, I read on Twitter that she has disclosed this on TYT before, but I didn't know that. I feel like it should have been disclosed more often. I feel like it always should have said so. Like, hello, I have a bias. You know, that would be nice. Again, I'm not trying to attack TYT. Look, man, we got to give credit to progressive networks and stuff. But I mean, what is this? What is this, man? Come on. They haven't like vetted this person who's like openly attacking Bernie with complete utter lies. I mean, this is the thing that bothers me. I feel like as progressives, most of the time we're just debunking bullshit from a logical point of view. It's not even like, oh, I'm a progressive, look at my stance. It's like we're just warding off complete utter falsehoods and lies. I mean, the fact that I have to spend time making a video to show you that this person is absolutely lying about Bernie Sanders is proof of that. I mean, who in their right mind would accuse Bernie Sanders of not defending gay rights? Bernie has been a champion of LGBTQ rights since the goddamn 70s, man. When that stuff would actually hurt your political career, when it wasn't popular, he was fighting for that stuff. And now you're going to take away his credit when your candidate, Elizabeth Warren, was a Republican? When she was voting for candidates that would attack gay people and discriminate against them and take away their rights and make their lives hell? What is going on? I feel like I'm in an episode of The Twilight Zone. I mean, I don't even understand the rationale about this. Like, why would you mock? Why would you make up such a stupid lie that's so easily debunkable? Anyone can just Google a picture of Bernie Sanders defending gay rights in the 70s or the 80s in 1 second flat and prove you wrong. And he's been doing that the whole time because like she was insinuating that, oh, he only did that a few times like 40 years ago and hasn't done anything since. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? People in the comments were posting all the milestones, all the things that Bernie has done throughout his political career to defend LGBTQ rights. Dude, there's so many, I can't even read them to you all. Okay? That's how much Bernie has been fighting for LGBTQ rights. Man, I mean, this is ridiculous. This is what happens. And you know what bothers me is that she went on Twitter afterwards and claimed she was being attacked by Bernie bros. So you're saying that you want to completely, blatantly lie and then not be called out for it. Yes, of course people are being furious because you are making complete utter crap accusations. I mean, do you have no shame? What are you talking about? And then, I mean, look, man, I'm not behind this whole outrage culture and cancel culture, but people dug up some old tweets and she was saying some really racist crap, you know, which surprised me. I mean, she's a black woman. I'm a man of color. Like, why are you being racist? Like, we know what that's like. Why would you do that to other people? I don't know, man. This is ridiculous. I mean, it's not even a question of having to defend Bernie as a progressive. You could be of any political affiliation. You could be a literal alien from another planet and see that Bernie is a champion of gay rights and see that, yes, this man has been consistent throughout his entire career, throughout 40 years, and always defended gay rights and always defended LGBTQ and trans people. It's not even a question of whether you support Bernie or his positions. This is just a fact. It's a fact. It's history. You open a book, you go on the internet, you see this. It's proof. It's in front of you. What was the point of this stupid attack? You see, this is what people resort to. They have nothing on Bernie Sanders. They can't attack him policy-wise. They can't attack his record. Their brains just go cuckoo. They just start talking crap because they have nothing. And the irony of taking something that he's been a champion of when no one else was, and then saying that he's not a champion of that. Jesus Christ. I think this is what they mean when people start whining with, oh, Bernie supporters attacking Twitter. Yeah, what, you were blatantly lying about Bernie and they called you out? So you feel attacked now? Maybe you shouldn't be lying then. How about that? Maybe you should cut the crap. This is just ridiculous. I mean, how dare you? Seriously. This is the thing, man. This is the thing why we love Bernie. Because he's been consistent. Because he's never flip-flopped. Because he was doing this stuff when it wasn't popular. Because he was standing for LGBTQ. Because he's been standing for black people. Because he's been defending women's rights. Because he's been against the wars. Because he's been fighting for workers his entire life. And you know it. And you can't attack him on it. And that's why you hate him. Because he has integrity. Which no one else in Washington has. Again, Bernie's not perfect. I think his foreign policy, I have a lot to say about his foreign policy. Don't even get me started yet. But when it comes to these issues, I mean, please, man, just cut it out, man. Just cut out this horse crap. Anyone with one brain cell can see that you're lying. And you know what pisses me off the most is that I can't remember what was going on. Some rumor about like Bernie supporters being mean on Twitter. Bernie Sanders actually went and apologized for something he had nothing to do with. All right. He's not sponsoring Twitter trolls or telling people to be mean to other candidate supporters, but he still apologized because he's polite and he actually has integrity and he cares and he doesn't want to come across as you know, indifferent or something. So he even apologized for people that he had nothing to do with. Right. So where's the apology from Elizabeth Warren for this attack from one of her surrogates, not just some random Twitter trolls? Where is it? Which, by the way, this Ashley chick, she deleted her tweets, huh? Oh, she got burned for it on Twitter, man. People were like, it was fire. People were calling her out over and over because, I mean, you had to. Who could look at that and say that this is acceptable? Oh, she took him down. Yeah. So where's the apology from Elizabeth Warren? I'll wait.